Chapter 2 Addition. In this chapter, we are going to cover addition of 3-digit numbers without carrying, addition of 3-digit numbers with carrying, addition of 4-digit number without carrying, and addition of 4-digit numbers with carrying, addition of 3 4-digit numbers, and addition using the expanded form, estimating the sum by rounding it off to the nearby number and rounding it off to the nearest 10. Now let us warm up. What does addition mean? Addition means the sum of two numbers. The numbers that we add are called addends, and the total of both of these numbers is called sums. Now, the sum is always greater than the addends except when one of the addends is 0. Properties of addition. Let us look at this with some examples. If we change the order of numbers, the sum does not change. For example, 15 plus 13 is equals to 28. But also, 13 plus 15 is also equals to 28. If we add 0 to any other number, the number is the number itself. For example, 35 plus 0 which is equals to 35. Similarly, 0 plus 35 is also equals to 35. Now, if we add 1 to a number, the sum is the number after, which is 14 plus 1 is equals to 15, and 1 plus 27 is equals to 28. Now in this exercise, we are going to add orally and write the greater, smaller or equal symbol in the given box. Now let us look at some of the examples. 30 plus 34 dash 64. 30 plus 34 is equals to 64. 30 plus 28 dash 57. 30 plus 28 is 58, which is greater than 57. 22 dash 10 plus 6 plus 7. Now what is 10 plus 6 plus 7? It is 23. 22 is lesser than 23. Addition of 3-digit numbers without carrying. Let us look at an example and learn. Let us take the numbers 236 and 343. Now, if we place them in the place value chart, writing hundreds, tens and ones for the two numbers 236 and 343, and when we add them up, it gives us 579, which is 200 plus 30 plus 6 plus 300 plus 40 plus 3 is equals to 500s plus 70s plus 9. On adding ones, which is 6 plus 3, we get 9. On adding the tens, which is 3 plus 4, we get 7. On adding the hundreds, we get 2 plus 3, which is 5. The total of 236 plus 343 is 579. Now let us do this with an exercise 2.1, in which we are going to add 3-digit numbers. If the numbers are 122 and 264, we go on from adding ones, which is 4 plus 2, which gives us 6, tens, which is 6 plus 2, which gives us 8, and in hundreds we have 2 plus 1, which gives us 3. The total of 122 plus 264 then is 386. Now, addition of 3-digit numbers with carrying. Now let us look at this with an example. Find the sum of 357 and 264. We are going to write the given numbers in the correct columns of hundreds, tens and ones. Now, first we are going to add ones, which is 7 and 4, which gives us 11. But because 11 is a 2-digit number, we write 1 in the ones column and carry over 110 to the tens column. Now, we add the 10, which is 5 plus 6 plus 1, which we have carried over, which gives us 12. Now 12 is also a 2-digit number. So we carry 1 again to the hundreds and keep the 2 at the tens. Now when we add hundreds, we add 1 which we have carried over plus 3 hundreds plus 2 hundreds, which gives us 6 hundreds. So the total of 357 and 264 is 621. Now let us look at another example. Word problems. Let us say Shraddha had 385 marbles. Her brother collected 515 marbles. How many marbles do they possess altogether? The solution of this is Shraddha had 385 marbles and her brother had 515 marbles. To get the answer, we add 385 and 515. When we add the ones place, which is 5 and 5, we get 10. So we place the 0 in the ones place and carry the 1 on the tens. 1 plus 8 plus 1 gives us another 10. So we put 0 in the tens place again and carry the 1 in the hundreds. 1 plus 3 plus 5 gives us 9. So in all they had 385 plus 515, which is 900 marbles. Exercise 2.2. Add the following numbers. Now, we've been given two numbers, which is 184 and 245, and we need a sum of them. So, we add 5 and 4 in the ones place, which gives us 9. We add 8 and 4 in the tens place, which gives us 12. So, we write 2 at the bottom and carry 1 to the hundreds. And we add 1 plus 1 plus 2 in the hundreds place, which gives us 4. The total sum of 184 plus 245 is 429. We've been given another number, which is 276 plus 349. Now, when we add the ones place, which is 6 plus 9, we get 15. So we place 5 and we carry 1 to the top of tens. 1 plus 7 plus 4 gives us 12. So we put 2 at the bottom and 1 we carry up to hundreds. Now 1 that we've carried plus 2 plus 3 gives us 6, which gives us a total of 625. If 355 students arrive at a school by school bus and 108 by automobile and 215 by walking on foot, how many total students are there? So we have to add 355 plus 108 plus 215, the total of which is 678. Because in the ones place, we've added 5 plus 5 plus 8, which gives us 18. We've written 8 at the bottom and carried 1 to the top in the tens. Now 1 plus 5 plus 1 gives us 7. 3 plus 1 plus 2 in the hundreds gives us 6. So the total number of students that come to the school are 678. Addition of 4-digit numbers without carrying. We've already learned to add 3-digit numbers with and without regrouping. Now we will learn to add 4-digit numbers. For example, let us add 3,423 and 2,343. First, place the numbers in the columns correctly. And after we've done that, we're going to add ones, add tens, add hundreds and add thousands. So when we are adding ones, we add 3 plus 3, which gives us a 6. When we are adding tens, it gives us 2 plus 4, which is again 6. And when we add hundreds, it gives us 4 plus 3, which is 7. And when we add thousands, it is 3 plus 2, which is 5. So the total of 3,423 plus 2,343 is equals to 5,766. Now let us do a quick exercise, which is 2.3. We've been given two numbers, 1112 plus 42. Now when we add them together and place the numbers in the correct columns, we add ones, which is 2 plus 2 is 4, tens, which is 4 plus 1 is 5, 2, and then because there is nothing at the bottom, we add 0 to it, which is 2 plus 0 is 2, and thousands we have 1 plus 0, 1, the total of which is 1254. Adding the following numbers. We've been given two numbers, which is 1323 and 5666. Now when we place them in the correct columns and add them, we get 6989, which is 6989. Write in columns and add. We've been given the number 5213 plus 3054. Now, when we place them in the correct columns, we have 5213 plus 3054. We are adding ones, which is 3 plus 4 is 7. 5 plus 1 in tens is 6. 2 plus 0 is 2 in hundreds. And 5 plus 3 is 8 in thousands, which gives us 8267. So, the total of 5213 plus 3054 is 8267. Addition of 4-digit number with carrying. Follow the same method as explained in the addition of 3-digit numbers. Example, add 7368 and 6954. When we place them in the correct columns and add them, we add the ones and we regroup them, which is 8 plus 4 is equals to 12. So we place the 2 of the 12 at the bottom in the ones and carry the 1 to the tens place, which gives us a total of tens as 1 plus 6 plus 5, which is 12 again. So we place the 2 in the tens place and carry the 1 again in the hundreds. And now when we add hundreds, which is 1 plus 3 plus 9, it gives us a 13. Now, we place the 3 in the hundreds and we carry the 1 to the thousands. And now when we have carried the 1 to the thousands, when we add 1 plus 7 plus 6, it gives us 14. Therefore, the total of 7368 plus 6954 is equals to 14,322. Addition of 3 4-digit numbers. Now let us look at this with an example. You can add 3 4-digit numbers in the same way as you added 2 4-digit numbers. For example, when you add 3986 plus 4535 and 6425 by placing them in the correct columns, because you've added ones, which is 6, 5 and 5, which gives us 16. Place the 6 in the ones place and carry the 1 to the top. Now when we add 1 plus 8 plus 3 plus 2, it gives us 14. We place the 4 in the tens place and carry the 1 to the hundreds. And we add 1 plus 9 plus 5 plus 4 in the hundreds, which gives us 19. And now when we add 1 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6 in the thousands, we get 14. Therefore, the total of 3986 plus 4535 plus 6425 is equals to 14,946. Exercise 2.4. Add the following. We've been given two numbers, 7627 and 96. Now, when we place them in the correct columns, we add 7 and 6 in ones, which gives us 13. So we write the 3 in the ones and carry the 1 to the tens. 1 plus 2 plus 9 is equals to 12. So we write 2 in the tens and carry 1 to hundreds. 1 plus 6 gives us 7 in hundreds. And in thousands, we just have a single 7. So we write it as it is. The total of this number, which is 7627 plus 96, gives us 7723. Find the sum of the following. We've been given the number 5308 and 2974. Now, when we add ones, which is 8 and 4, we get 12. So we place the 2 in the ones and carry 1 to the tens place. 1 plus 0 plus 7 gives us 8. Now when we add hundreds, which is 9 and 3, we get 12. We put 2 at the hundreds in the bottom and carry the 1 to the top of the thousands. 1 plus 5 plus 2 then gives us 8. The total of 5308 plus 2974 is equals to 8282. Now let us try doing these sums in our notebooks. The given number is 4501 plus 2377. 4501 plus 2377 gives us 7 plus 1 in ones gives us 8. 0 plus 7 gives us 7. 5 plus 3 gives us 8 in hundreds, and 4 plus 2 in thousands gives us 6. Therefore, the answer is 6878. Find the sum of the following. We've been given three numbers now. 6333 plus 7687 plus 3254. Now, if we place these in the correct columns, when we add ones, we get 3 plus 7 plus 4 is equals to 14. We write 4s at the bottom and 1 we carry to tens. Now 1 plus 3 plus 8 plus 5 gives us 17. We write 7 at the bottom and take 1 to the top of hundreds. Now 1 plus 3 plus 6 plus 2 in hundreds gives us 12. Now we write 2 at the bottom and carry 1 to the thousands. Now when we add the thousands, which is 1 plus 6 plus 7 plus 3, we get 17. And when we carry 17's 1 to the 10,000s, we get 17,274 as our total. Now we've been given a few numbers and we need to arrange them in the correct column and add them. The numbers given are 3,745, 382 and 1,679. Now, it's better if we arrange the column in a descending order, which is 3,745 at the top, then 1,679, then 382 at the bottom, which is 5 plus 9 plus 2 gives us 16. We write the 6 at the bottom and carry the 1 at the top, and we add the tens. 1 plus 4 plus 7 plus 8 gives us 20. So we put the 0 at the bottom and carry the 2 to the hundreds. 2 plus 7 plus 6 plus 3 gives us 18. So we write 8 in the hundreds and 1 we carry to the top. Now 1 plus 3 plus 1 gives us 5. The answer is 5,806. A poultry farm produces 1,236, 1,400, 1,378 and 995 eggs in 4 days. How many eggs are generated in total during these 4 days? Now what we need to do is add all of these numbers. 1,236 plus 1,400 plus 1,378 plus 995. When we add ones, we get 6 plus 8 plus 5, which is 19. We write 9 at the bottom and take 1 to the top at the tens. Now 1 plus 3 plus 7 plus 9 is 20. So we place the 0 at the bottom and take 2 to the top at the hundreds. 2 plus 2 plus 4 plus 3 plus 9 gives us 20 again. So we place the 0 at the bottom and take the 2 to the thousands. 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 5. Total eggs generated during 4 days are 5,009. Now we are going to learn addition using expanded form. Let us look at this with an example. Add 7,525 and 5,798. Now, how do we do this? We generally write them in the correct columns, where we place 7525 plus 5798 in the ones, tens, hundred and thousands columns. Whereas the expanded form of the following is 7000 plus 500 plus 20 plus 5. Similarly, when you take the number 5798, the expanded form, it is 5000 plus 700 plus 90 plus 8. Now when we add the expanded form of them together, we get 5 plus 8 is 13, 90 plus 20 is 110, 700 plus 500 is 1200, and 7000 plus 5000 is 12,000. The total of 12,000 plus 1200 plus 110 plus 13 gives us a total of 13,323. So the total of 7,525 plus 5,798 is equals to 13,323. Estimating the sum by rounding it off. Estimating gives us a rough or approximate value of the sum. Now, if we are going to round this off to the nearest 10, and we are going to understand this using a number line. This number line is representing the number in tens. So we start from 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 and 90. 52 is between 50 and 60, but it is closer to 50. So we round off 52 to 50. Whereas 58 on the other hand is in between 50 and 60 but closer to 60. So we round off 58 to 60. Whereas 55 is exactly midway between 50 and 60. So 55 rounds up to 60. When rounding a number to the nearest 10, look at the ones place. If the digit in ones place is 4 or less, round down. Whereas if the digit in ones place is 5 or more, we have to round up. For example, Pinky has 5,347 stamps of India, 3,103 stamps of USA and 2,939 stamps of UK. Estimate the number of stamps she has if she rounds off all the numbers to the nearest 10. Pinky has approximately stamps of India which are about 5,350. 5,347 gets rounded off to 5,350 because 47 is closer to 50. Stamps of USA that she has is 3,100. We have rounded off 3,103 to 3,100 because 3 is lesser than 5. Stamps of UK were 2,939, so we round it off to 2,940 because 39 is closer to 40. So the total stamps that Pinky has now is 5,150 plus 3,100 plus 2,940, which gives us a total estimate of 11,390. Exercise 2.5. Add the following numbers using the expanded form. The numbers given to us are 4,354 plus 2,685. Now the expanded form of it is 4,000 plus 300 plus 50 plus 4 and 2,000 plus 600 plus 80 plus 5. Now when we add them together, 5 plus 4 is 9, 50 plus 80 is 130, 600 plus 300 is 900, 4,000 plus 2,000 is 6,000. Therefore, 6,000 plus 900 plus 130 plus 9 gives us a total of 7,039. So, the total of 4,354 plus 2,685 is 7,039. Write the numbers in expanded form and add. If the number is 3,630 plus 2,048, the expanded form of it is 3,000 plus 600 plus 30 and 2,000 plus 40 plus 8. Now when we add them together, we get 0 plus 8 is 8, 30 plus 40 is 70, 600 plus 0 is 600, 3000 plus 2000 is 5000. Now 5000 plus 600 plus 70 plus 8 is 5678. The total of 3630 plus 2048 is 5678. Add the following numbers by rounding off. The numbers given to us are 98 and 9. 98 can be rounded off to 100 and 9 can be rounded off to 10. So the total of 98 and 9 after rounding off is 110. Estimate the following sums by rounding off their addends. And what would the answer be? 5437 plus 2782 plus 1225 to the nearest of hundreds. 5437 can be rounded off to 5400. 2782 can be rounded off to 2800. 1225 can be rounded off to 1200. So 5400 plus 2800 plus 1200 is equals to 9400. Word problems. In your daily life, you come across various addition solutions. For examples, you have to add prices of things that you buy from the market to find out the total amount to be paid. So we have to tackle the word problem. Now, read the problem and understand the question. Find the information in the problem. Think of the operation you should use. Solve the problem. Check the answer. Now let us understand this with an example. Manish deposited an amount of 4,650 in his account on Monday. Then he deposited 2,875 on Wednesday and then 4,085 on Friday. How much money do you think he deposited in his account by Saturday? Meaning the total of all of the money. So the money deposited on Monday is 4,650. Money deposited on Wednesday is 2,875 and money deposited on Friday is 4,085, which is, if we add the ones place, which is 5 plus 5 plus 0, we get 10. We carry the 1 to the tens and put the 0 at the bottom. Now, when we add tens, it is 1 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8, which gives us 21. We put 1 at the bottom and carry 2 to the hundreds place. 2 plus 6 plus 8 plus 0 gives us 16. So we put the 6 at the bottom and carry 1 to the thousands. 1 plus 4 plus 2 plus 4 gives us 11. Therefore, Manish has deposited 11,610 by Saturday in his account. Framing story problems. So far we've learned the method of solving story problems based on addition. Now we are going to learn how to form story problems when a number statement is given. For example, frame 3 story problems for 20 plus 17 is equals to how much? Story problems for the given fact can be as follows. Nikhil buys 20 toffees and has 17 chocolates for his birthday. How many sweets does he have? There are 20 rooms on the ground floor of a building and 17 rooms on the first floor. How many rooms are there in the building? Nidhi bought a blue pen for 20 rupees and a red pen for 17 rupees. How much did she pay to the shopkeeper in total? Similarly, you can frame story problems with 3-digit and 4-digit numbers from the given facts. Exercise 2.6. Solve the following story problems. There are about 3,783 male members and 5,398 female members in a labor union. How many members are there altogether? Now when we add them together, we add 8 plus 3 in the ones place, which gives us 11. 9 plus 8 plus 1 in the tens place, which gives us 18. So we carry 1 in the hundreds and 8 we put at the bottom. Then we add hundreds, which is 1, 7 and 3. We get 11. we put 1 at the bottom and carry another 1 to the thousands. 1 plus 3 plus 5 gives us 9. Hence, the total number of members in the labor union are 9,181. Now, frame 2 story problems for each of the following addition facts. Now, let us make a story problem for 9 plus 13. Let's say Anil has bought 9 pencils and 13 pens. How many pencil and pens in total does Anil have? Or we can also write Pooja got 9 marks in science and 13 marks in maths. How many marks in total did she get? Chapter drill. Tick the correct options. 1620 plus 0 is equals to how much? The options given to us are 1520, 15,200, 1620 and 16,200. The total of 1620 plus 0 is 1620, which is option C. In the sum of 1984, 2417 and 1689, how many thousands are there? Option A 5, option B 6, and option C 7, and option D 8. The correct option is 6. Write true or false for the following. The sum of 3,789 plus 2,000 is 5,889. Do you think this statement is true? No, it is not. It is false, because 3,789 plus 2,000 is equals to 5,789 and not 5,889. 7,924 rounded to nearest thousand is 8,000. Is this true? Yes, it is, because 924 is closer to 1,000. Therefore, it is 8,000. Fill in the blanks. 4 hundreds plus 6 tens is equals to how much? 400 plus 60 is equals to 460. 400 plus dash is equals to 1000. 400 plus 600 is equals to 1000. Add the following numbers. 5,326 and 4,132. We arrange them in the appropriate columns and we add them. We add the ones first, which is 6 plus 2 is equals to 8. 2 plus 3 is 5. 3 plus 1 is 4 and 5 plus 4 is 9. The total of 5,326 plus 4,132 is equals to 9,458. Add the numbers using expanded form. The number given is 3,631 plus 5,555. So let us expand them. 3,631 can be written as 3,000 plus 600 plus 30 plus 1. And 5,555 can be written as 5,000 plus 500 plus 50 plus 5. Now, when we add the expanded form, 5 plus 1 is 6. 30 plus 50 is 80. 500 plus 600 is 1,100. 5,000 plus 3,000 is 8,000. 8,000 plus 1,100 plus 80 plus 6 is equals to 9,186. So, the total of 3,631 and 5,555 is equals to 9,186. Estimate the following sums by rounding off the addends. The number given to us is 2,200 plus 5,580 plus 7,644. We need to round this off to the nearest 10. Now, 2222 is rounded off to 2220. 5580 is rounded off to 5580. 7644 is rounded off to 7640. Now when we add them together, which is 2220, 5580, 7640, while placing them in the correct columns and we add them, in ones we get the answer 0. In tens, 2 plus 8 plus 4 gives us 14. So we write 4 at the bottom and carry 1 to the top. Now 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 6 in the hundreds gives us 14. We write 4 at the bottom and carry 1 to the thousands. 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 7 in the thousands gives us 15. So the total is 15,440. Solve the following story problems. A florist bought 1,240 white roses, 1,135 yellow roses, and 1,510 pink roses. How many roses did he buy in all? To solve this problem, we are going to add up all the roses. The white roses were 1,240. Then there were yellow roses, which were 1,135. And then came the pink roses, 1,510. When we add ones, we get 5. When we add the thousands, we get 4 plus 3 plus 1, which is 8. When we add hundreds, we have 5 plus 1 plus 2, which is again 8. And then the thousands place, which is 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3. So the total flowers we have are 3,885. Frame two word problems for the following. 18 plus 27 is equals to how much? Let's say Ray, who was unwell and took leave for 18 days in June and 27 days in July. How many days in total did he take the leave for? Another one could be Anu bought 18 apples and 27 oranges. How many fruits did she buy in total? Subject link. A pedometer is a device that counts the number of steps a person takes. Nowadays, smartphones also come with pedometer apps. Sandhya has a pedometer app on her smartphone. The app showed the number of steps taken by her to be 4,452 on the first day. On the second day, it showed 3,782 steps. Now, we need to find the total number of steps she took in those 2 days. 4,452 plus 3,782 is equals to adding ones, which is 2 plus 2 is 4, adding tens, which is 5 plus 8 is 13, 3 at the bottom and 1 carrying it to hundreds. 1 plus 4 plus 7 in hundreds gives us 12. 2 at the bottom, 1 we carry to thousands, 1 plus 4 plus 3 is 8. So the total number of steps that she took in 2 days is 8,234. The distance between New Delhi and Agra by road is 212 km. The distance between Agra and Lucknow is 335 km. We need to find the average distance between Delhi and Lucknow if we are going via Agra, which is we add 212 plus 335. Adding ones, which is 2 plus 5 is 7, adding tens, which is 3 plus 1 is 4, adding hundreds, which is 3 plus 2 is 5, which gives us a total distance of 547 kilometers. Enrichment. Let us understand the magic square. Now, find the sum of each row. Do you get the same sum? 8, 3 and 4. When you add them, it is 15. 1 plus 5 plus 9 gives us 15. 6 plus 7 plus 2 gives us also 15. And if we do the same thing In the column, do you get the same sum? 8 plus 1 plus 6 is equals to 15. 3 plus 5 plus 7 gives us 15, and 4 plus 9 plus 2 also gives us 15. Now, find the sum of each row. Do you get the same answer if we sum it up diagonally? 8 plus 5 plus 2 is 15 again. 6 plus 5 plus 4 is 15 again. The magic number for the above square is 15. It is a magic square. A magic square is an n cross n grid in which sum of every row, column and diagonal is same.